Well, good morning. Good Friday morning. I hear the exchange sessions this morning were excellent. Good. And from all accounts, yesterday was also a good day for everyone. It's been, the feedback has been tremendous. We appreciate it so much. Some of the highlights from yesterday, I recall, there was a lot of conversation about the nonprofit industrial complex. Y'all know what that means. And what it means for anything that's industrial and or complex means that it's got a lot of moving parts, and all of those moving parts are connected, and we have to figure out which is the right thread to pull to affect the most parts for the change we want to see. So I know you're all continue to think about that, but the exhortation has been to think about that more deliberately, more intentionally, and more together. Everybody's doing their thing within that complex, but how do we do something more collective and more joint? And then I forget the young lady's name that was from North Carolina that was on the panel, Robert Wood Johnson, who introduced the Zoe, thank you. And the term she introduced, VUCA. And so volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. And so as I was listening to Kyle respond to Zoe about that, I did my own little leadership kick in the pants, because I was thinking, how could Kyle have worked with me for 7 years and Bruce Byington for almost 5 years, and we never told him about VUCA? We talked about that, Bruce and I talked about it all the time, so that's a leadership do-over in my head. How to use stories was also a huge, people took a lot from that and reframed what stories can be used for, and how stories can be used to hear the opinions, particularly that we don't want to hear. That's the way to get at those data. That is an inviting way to engage in conversation. And then I was not there last night, but the media panel, I heard last night had a lot of good attendance and brought out a lot of good points, and that the session we added at the last minute for the facilitated conversations around what's the role of white folks in dismantling racism, that was well attended and that people got a lot out of that. So I'm so glad that we were able to do that and offer that. Now, everybody that knows me knows my favorite party of the year is a Symposium dance party. And the fact that I missed it, y'all know I was sick. That was the only reason I missed it. But people kept sending me, I got video. I got lots of video through the night of people. And y'all are probably trending somewhere on that dastardly Facebook or Twitter and that algorithm, because I saw a lot of posts, some Facebook posts of a lot of the dancing last night. And I want to tell you, our security people said to our staff, the security people looked at you all and said, okay, there's an open bar, there's a DJ, there's lots of people, there's no drama, there are no fights, there's no throwing up. This is a great group of people. So, perspective matters. Somebody, it's their job to notice how well behaved you were, and still having a great time together. And so even though I wasn't there, I still got a lot of video and got a lot of feedback, so the dance prize winners is still gonna happen. But since I wasn't there, the winners, y'all gonna have to come up here and show me what you're working with. All right, So the following people need to stand up and join me on the stage. Phyllis Albritton. Sean Hayes. Sean is a perennial winner. Aaron Mittenberger. Aaron's a perennial winner. Anybody that's here from the band, the Reminders, because I heard y'all were getting down too. Anybody from the Reminders still here? Come on up. And I know Cassandra Owen is not here. So the three of you, and I'll go ahead and tell you what they're going to win. They'll get a $1,000 donation to the nonprofit of their choice in Colorado. And then we have two Colorado Health Foundation staff members who will get 2 extra days of PTO. And those people are Ashley Clevenger and Tomas Gallegos. So come on up. Come on. All right, Jeremy, hit me with some music. Thank you.
We missed you.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. That's how we should start every morning at work. Every morning at work. All right, that was wonderful. Thank you. So a couple of reminders. We have, as an incentive to keep you here till 11:45, you have on the back, put your name, address, email on a card. We will do a drawing. Well, I think we do 3 or 4 drawings at the end. If your name is drawn, then you will receive a $5,000 donation to the nonprofit of your choice. But you must be here to win. So with that good, invigorating start to this morning, I'm going to now turn it over to the equally invigorating Maribel Fuentes, who's going to introduce our first panel this morning and get us going. Thank you all.